Hello, welcome back. It's November Favourites. If you're watching this on Sunday, it was my 40th birthday yesterday. I can imagine I'm filming this in advance and I'm not a fortune teller, but we're in lockdown, so I won't be spending it with any of my friends or family obviously my immediate family. I'm not going to send them away. And I can't even go out for a drink or for something to eat, so woohoo! The big 4-0. Wasn't quite expecting it to be like that. I was hoping to have a massive party, but I can postpone that till next year. But do leave me a lovely birthday message if you feel inclined in the comments below. First, absolute favourite of the month, and I like this. Well, I'll tell you why I like it. It's the Aveda Botanical Repair, and it's the Intensive Strengthening Mask. And I like it because they do a mask that's richer for thicker, coarser hair, and then they have a light one which is for finer hair. Now I have really fine hair. It also happens to be very dry and I have lots of it, but I always feel like if I use a hair mask, a traditional one, they're always in a pot, aren't they, and blah, 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 that it's always too heavy on my hair and it weighs it down and it just feels a bit greasy. Not all of them, but a lot of them. So I love the fact that Aveda have done one for one type of hair and another for coarser type of hair or very, very dry. But this one is brilliant for fine hair. You feel like you're getting a proper mask experience, but it doesn't weigh it down. So I think that's amazing. Also smells great. I've chosen this almost purely for its smell, but that is sort of the point of this brand. It's Maoli and it's purifying rituals, and it's a beauty brand or wellness brand, and they make loads and loads of amazing bath and body products. I haven't tried that many of the skincare, I have to be honest. In fact, I think the cleansing oil is the first one I've actually tried that's skincare, and it's perfectly fine, does the job. Make sure that you massage it onto dry skin, because if it has any kind of moisture, it goes milky a bit too quickly. However, it's the smell of this that is just mind-blowing. Now, I was saying about 2 weeks ago, as I was sat with my husband, I'm not really missing travel. It's quite nice not having the option to go anywhere because I don't feel like I'm missing out. And sometimes travel is a bit of a hassle, isn't it? Especially with young kids. So there I was thinking, yeah, I don't need to go anywhere. This oil makes you want to go somewhere exotic immediately. And it's not an exotic-y one like, bronze goddess kind of exotic, where it's coconut and white flowers and it's all really heady and strong. It's not like that kind of exotic. It's sandalwood and it's grounding and it's sort of woody and warm, and I don't really know how to describe it. I suppose I've just tried, but that is what I'd say. So in here we've got jasmine, sandalwood and neem in clarifying oils of moringa, rosehip and jojoba, and it's just beautiful, and it makes me just want to pack up my stuff, get on a plane and go somewhere really, really beautiful. And if he closes that front door one more time, I'm going to throw his possessions out of the top window. What is it with men? They can't just leave the house once. It's like 5 times leaving the house. Anyway, this just makes me want to, by myself, pack up my bag, jump on a plane and go somewhere incredible. My next thing isn't a beauty thing. This is I hope I'm saying this right. It's a haramaki wrap. And I bought this from a brand called Nuku, and I heard about this brand through the Times. There is a brilliant writer, she writes about fashion, Anna Murphy. I think she might be the fashion editor actually, but she was talking about these wraps, and they basically go around the middle of your body and they keep your core warm, and the whole idea is that it sort of warms up your core, warms up your body from the centre, and it just has all of these benefits that I can't remember, but they seemed really obvious at the time. It's amazing. If you're a cold person, and I am a really cold person, not personality-wise, as obviously, but physically, always feel cold. This makes so much difference. And you know, people say, oh, just put on a jumper. Well, that's great. But sometimes I get a bit claustrophobic with the jumper, and my arms aren't actually that cold. And a jumper, yeah, it's great, but you get the drafts up the back, and sometimes they're a bit too short. This fills the gap. Now, I bought this one, which is made of wool, which was, I think, £30. Hold on, I've got my receipt somewhere. It was between £20 and £30. Can't quite remember. Maybe it was 25. But I think that the normal ones, which are just made of cotton, I suspect they're cotton lycra because they need to be a bit stretchy. They were a lot cheaper, less than half the price of the wool one. I just like the idea of wool. However, I've come to the conclusion that the wool one is great if you want to wear it over your clothes, but if you want it against the skin, it's slightly itchy. So I think I'm going to buy just the normal cotton one that I can wear all the time underneath clothes, because I just get a bit itchy with wool. And then I can keep this one for when I want to be extra warm. I quite like it for over the top of skinny jeans and a vest top, and then I have that on and then a jumper over the top. It's not the most streamlined way of dressing, but it's nice for if you're at home and you're just in your leisure wear. Now, I've been using this loads and loads and loads. I have it on now. It's the Charlotte Tilbury, I don't know what it's called, double-ended liner. It's called Copper Charge. It's one of these ones that she's done to make your eye colour pop. And on one end of it, you get your eyeliner, and I've been using this loads recently. And this is like a real bronzy, coppery brown. And this I put in the waterline. And I think it really does make blue eyes bluer. But even if it didn't, I don't care. It's just a really good tone. And on the other end you get, I actually don't really know what to do with this, and I don't use it as much, but you get a sort of goldy, coppery one. In fact, that could be quite nice here, look, couldn't it? There's a little, oh, yes, that's lovely. Never actually used it there before, but I think I probably will do going forwards. So you get two colours. To be quite honest with you, I would be more than happy if she just sold this side of it as one long pencil, because I don't really use that. But it's really good. And there are eye palettes as well, and they're all designed to bring out your eye colour, and they do it for all eye colours. So that is a favourite of the month. I've been using it loads. I don't know whether you can tell from the last couple of videos that I've done that I'm really back on the smouldery eye makeup. I don't know whether it's the eventful arrival of the big 4-0. I might start wearing mini skirts and wonder bras and reliving my youth. But it just feels like a lovely autumnal look. The other thing, incidentally, is also an eye product. And I feel like there's something really important that I love this month that it's just slipping my mind. And I can't remember what it is, which is ironic, because if it was that much of a favourite, it would be right there in my head, wouldn't it? And it's not. So let's just forget about that. We'll put it in December. These new glittery pots from Trini London Makeup. Now, Trini do everything in these little pots pretty much, apart from the tinted moisturisers, and it works really, really well for cream products. The idea is that you just use your finger to apply everything, and this is no different. So they've made these really buttery, glittery eyeshadows, and you just have to say it's slightly messy with glitter, the pot things, but they're really, really good. So take a look at this. I've already got a bit on. They are so sparkly. So for a bit of Christmas cheer, see, they're well worth looking at. And the shades are just beautiful. My nails are so long. I'm on week 7 or 8 of these gel nails because of lockdown. I get hard gels done, so they never, they're different to normal gels. They never chip or lift or anything like that, so you're just stuck with them basically if you get an unexpected lockdown. There's nothing you can do, and They just grow and grow and grow. So they're hanging off. I don't know whether you can see that I've got about 3/4 of a centimetre of regrowth underneath the where the actual nail starts. And it means that I can't actually get my fingers into pots of things. Never mind, I'm getting them done as soon as lockdown is over. Yes, these eyeshadows, just great. If you don't want to buy a whole spangly palette of different spangly shadows, then this one is a really good suit all, not too warm, not too cool kind of shimmer, and it's called Fortuna. So those are my 5 favourites. I have wanged on for quite long enough. I will see you in the next video.